Hey, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a great day, great night, great evening, whenever this is. I hope you guys are having it great. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Coach Eli, coming to you live from Maryland. If you are from Maryland, let me know. Chime in that in the comments. All right, say hello to you. Say hello, say hello, say hello. All right, so I want to come on tonight or today. Actually, it's 8 Eastern Standard Time. I'm coming on this moment to discuss a very pertinent topic to me, and I'm gonna tag it being intentional. All right, being intentional. It has so many meanings, and you can look at it from different perspective. I am gonna be sharing with you how I looked at it. What do I mean when I say you should be intentional? All right, especially if you are in this industry, in any industry, in anything that you do, right? You got to be intentional about it from a positive perspective. I have 5 things that I have in my notes. I'm going to be looking down because I took great note for you guys. And I won't take too much time because I want you all to, enjoy this video. All right. What do I mean when I say you should be intentional? And I'm going to tell you why I was inspired to talk about this topic today. Like you all know, we have Facebook group. All right. If you're new in on this channel, I say welcome. Get acquainted. I'm gonna drop the comment. You look in the description box and find the link to get yourself in the group on Facebook. Okay. We run a Facebook group, which is I consider that as a continuous support group for networking and all that great stuff that you can think about. Right? So I said being intentional. We got to be intentional when we are doing things. If you say that you want to own and run a business, you must be coming or be doing that for reasons, for genuine reasons, right? There's something that we say you either want to go big or go back home. That word has always followed me since I was a young girl. Go big or go home. That's the word. I remember when I was in high school back in Nigeria, you go big or you go home. Don't even come to play, right? That has been my mindset. Anything that I do, I've always been intentional about it. Even on my Facebook group, I've always been intentional to bring the best to my people, to my followers, to those that trust me with their journey. All right. So, and I want you all as an entrepreneur to have the same mindset. Be intentional. If you want to come into this industry and you want to make money and you want to make genuine impact, right, in the lives of people that you serve and in your own life, okay? You're in this business for revenue. Don't let anyone lie to you. Not for revenue. Take that back. You are in the business for profit. You just don't, because why are we all here? Everybody's trying to make money. So if you want to come into this industry and you want to make a dignifying, right, difference or difference, right? You don't want to be part of the norm. Oh, it's boring. Where is the money? It you guys, and that is because you all are settling for collection. I've always told people when you are doing your business for another man, you're in business for some other people because you're like looking to wait for the lab to send you client. They will send you donors, but you're not. How much are you gonna get from that? The difficulty is that people are not sitting down to do the math or the calculation. Yes, you have contract with this TPA. You're trying to get in with the lab so they can send you client. Have you thought about the numbers? For phone fax or e-screen, they only reimburses us back $10, right? $10 from e-screen, $11 from phone fax. That's the max that you can get. Well, Type 2, if you're in Type 2 or phone fax, you can get $13. And that's it. And in another video, I'm going to tell you about TPA, how it works as far as, electronic collections. Let's just not use TPA this time, but like the contract. but I don't want to go out of context too much. I want to stay in context. I want to teach you or tell you what being intentional means to me and how it applies to me. What I did in my when I was getting into this industry. The number one thing on my list, I'm not gonna filter, is for you to quit your 9 to 5. Trust me, you cannot be somewhere from 9 to 5 and think you can make money in your own business from 9 to 5. It's I just don't see that possibility. When people come, you're gonna when people come to me for help or discuss or share about their experiences, you still hear them say they are working. How can you spend time in another man's business and expect for you to get money? Does it work? It's like you're putting a square peg in a round hole. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. You, for example, look at it. You woke up in the morning, you are from here from 9 to 5. What time are you going to dedicate to your own business? Are you saying to me that you're going to work on your business in the middle of the night? How are you going to do your marketing? How are you going to reach out to people? That is why I say it's either you go big or you go on. All right, don't waste time to go out there like no, like you're going. Don't even try to do it if you won't put your time, your resources, because time equals money. You can as well put that time and work for somebody else and get money from there, or put that time in your business and get something out of it. I hope that's making sense to you. So, and we've come to realize in this industry is that it's for you. When you want to really, really do it so well and go to the next level with this, you need a brick and mortar. I have said that enough and I'm going to continue to say it again. If you want to really make that money, there is nothing wrong with mobile. It's just that having a overhead, having a location, just drives home a lot of things. It gives you the energy to do more. It reminds you that you are in this thing for something. The vibe is just different as compared to when you're home. You could be like, guys, think about it. You could decide, you know what, today, I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And every day is tomorrow. There is another tomorrow, right? But if you are in a location, the vibians, the energy, I'm going to work, it becomes your home. It just sets you apart and make your mentality changes. You just think of it differently and you go with the right flow. And not only because of those reasons, it opens door. It allows you for more collaborations because this industry is is it has a formula. If you don't know the formula, you cannot get your answer. That is the truth. It is not the same formula for every other industry. Some industries are like easy, just open up, give people your flyer, or just open up in a busy place, you're gonna see those traffic. It's different from a McDonald business. It is the formula, like some mathematicians will tell you that you need formula to serve this. This industry needs formula. You have to network, you have to be a vendor. That's how I've been running my show, and that's why I'm being able to be successful. And that's how I teach and train my students. That's my mentorship right there. I don't teach us to be typical. So, number 2 points that I have for you is to be creative. I have one here is to be creative. I don't know what creativity means to you, but as a business owner, right, if you're trying to catch something, you're trying to get something, you're trying to catch your right flight, you're trying to get your right client, right? How do you think creativity fits in? You need to be creative in doing things. You need to think outside of the box, right? You need to know what your client likes. Let me drop one thing here, a method that I adopt, and I teach that in my marketing, right? Is that I always say if you're looking for an employer, remember we market to employers. I don't know if you guys already know that. Typical people on the street are not necessarily your clientele when it comes to drug testing. They might be for other services. Remember, I said pick a niche and, of course, streamline. It's not the same stroke for the folks, right? You want to know because your marketing strategy for drug test, it's not the same for DNA, it's not the same for IV infusion, it's not the same for weight loss, it's not the same for other services that you offer. It is different. Like so, it is different strokes for each folks, right? So I say one tip that I use when I say creativity is that I go to events. I go to iron events, job fairs, right? Because I know I'm looking for the right employer because I am dealing with employer. I deal with businesses. So I don't necessarily go to those events as a vendor, but I go there as though I'm looking for job. I'm gonna go to each and every one of them's decks. I network with them. I ask them for their information. I obtain their business card, right? Because that business card gives me the name of the right person that I'm looking for, as compared to when I'm actually and I'm just on the internet looking for random people by browsing through their website. I may not necessarily know who the hiring manager is or who the HR personnel is. Remember, every drug testing comes before pre-employment. Remember, I'm using this example as a pre-employment, right? So the HR person is responsible for this, right? So that has helped me streamline and narrow down my search when I attend those events. I have all the businesses card, I obtain them, I take it with me to my office. Next 2, 3 couple of days, I change my hat, I become the CEO, right, of my business, and I begin to reach out to the right people. That attend the well because I attended that event, it allows me to know who the right person that I'm looking for, the right name. Even when I'm starting to call, I already have a sense of who that person is. I know whom I'm dealing with. So that's where creativity comes in for you all, right? I want you all to be creative in anything that you do, especially with your marketing strategy. Be a thinker, think outside of the box. We all have been wrapped around the idea of tradition. We are so traditional. When you come, when and I'll tell and I'm gonna use this to transition into my next point. We are so traditional with our thinking, and we think is by way looking for friends, right? Or by just giving out business cards on the trains, at the train station or on the bus. Those are not the people that need your services. You're not. You're an occupational health services system. Occupation, you're dealing with employers. You're not dealing with typical people on the street. Those are not the people that you should be looking out for. That's not what you're looking out for. It's 10%. It doesn't carry too much weight. We're looking for effective, remember, effective ways to do things. How do you generate those leads? And we call something, there are some leads that are hot, there are some leads that are cold, and there are some leads that from hot they turn into cold. When it is hot, what are you doing with it? All of these strategies you need to know. If you that's the so if you're not gonna if you don't have those qualities, then spend your time working for somebody, right? Because it's at the end of the day, the goal is for us to make money. How are you making your money, right? Do you want to be an entrepreneur or this? Okay. But again, I'm coming here to tell you that all of these things are easy once you put your mind and you know how. All you need to do is hear it. And that's what I'm telling you. Because sometimes we don't think the same way. We all think differently, right? And so that leads me into my next point, which is no friendship in business. You don't have a friend in business. I begin to see this occur, and it's a common mistake that I'm seeing people that are making. You all know truth is bitter, but it's okay. I feel comfortable to tell the truth because it makes me comfortable. You may not want to hear it, but it is the truth, right? There is no friend in business. I have two groups that I was in, and I'm like, I begin to see people asking, oh, can we be friends? How many of you wants to work with me? Are you serious? On the internet, you're posting to have multiples of friends. Are you really serious? That is your intention? Are you truly looking for friend in this in for business? Everybody is on their lane. Everybody is here on a mission. My mission is different from your mission. All right. I'm not saying Take away networking. Networking is different from friendship. You can network and just by you guys exchanging value. If you don't have value that you bring, do you think the other person that you're looking to get something from, you think they're gonna give it to you? They're not gonna share if you're not sharing. You have to match the energy. If they are giving you resources, highlighting things to you, and you're not giving back, at one point that thing is gonna stop. It's gonna break. There is no sustainability. All right. Don't look at somebody, don't run into people's inbox trying to ask questions or trying to waste their time. Sit down, map out your business, and know exactly what you're doing. Don't always post. I'm serious. I saw one of these posts in one group, and somebody was like asking, who wants to be my friend, or something in those lines, like asking for friendship. So y'all are here to make friends when you're supposed to go and make business partners. You're spending time with a stranger on the internet because you guys want to extend. Invest in your business, invest in coaching, invest in marketing, invest in your time. Go to those places. Leave social media, leave what the other person is doing. If you don't match their energy, if you're not sharing, you're the only one taking and taking. At one point, that person is gonna go. It's gonna be withdrawn. So stop posting and looking for friends and network. Like it doesn't fit. We remember the topic that we're talking about is you being intentional. I'm only helping you to streamline and strategize to get the best result from what you're doing. All right. So there is nothing as such, no, there's no such thing as friendship when it comes to this business because your time is so valuable and you have a lot of things to do with your time. Not looking for somebody that will give you one sentence of instructions or something. It doesn't work that way. I've never done it. I'm just giving you tips of how I became successful. All right. The number fourth thing is for you to scale up. If you have started and you are only providing one services or you're only doing collection, it is about time for you to take your business to the next level. You got to be intentional about that. Scale up, go to the next level. If you're doing something and it doesn't work, do something else. Like change the strategies, change the mindset, do something else. You're doing collection at the end of the month, you know how much you're bringing in. Why don't you then go set up your account with labs and what? Start to market this business, start to get the clients on your own. Don't wait for somebody to feed you. Learn how to fish. That is scaling up for me. That's how I define it. Scale up. Don't always wait to be fed. Tell them to teach you the ropes to fish, to get clients, to get your own. Because look at it, let's do the math together. If you have your own client, they will pay you straight up anywhere from 75 to 60, 65 to 75. Let's just keep it average, right? Like my sister would say, keep it average. So let's be on the average level, right? You pay the lab worst $15 to $18. 18 minus 65 is how much? That's your profit right there. All right. And as compared to when they send you clients, you get $10. What would you have preferred to do? All right. So taking on bigger tasks means it's a bigger reward. Bigger tax, big reward. Okay, so scale up. Don't forget, you have to scale up. In 2024, I want to see you all tell me that you've scaled up because you heard this today. All right, and finally, I mentioned that you have to be creative. Oh, market. The fifth one is market. How you can find the right clients. I already gave you one. Invest in marketing courses. Invest in your SEO, search engine optimization. There are different levels of SEO. Like I was talking to my program developer yesterday, and we were talking. I'm like, I need SEO. No, somebody actually in the group asked that they are looking for an SEO person. And I tagged him and I said, can't you do this SEO? And he started to explain that it could do this, it can do that. And I called him like, what are you talking about here? What is on page? You said you could only do on page. Then he started to explain to me, it's like, we know we have A to Z, right? So it's like somebody just learning A to F, alphabet A to F. It's nothing. You didn't learn the O A to Z. So there is actually in SEO packages a robust package, the minimum, the bare minimum, the basic. So if you're looking to appear in search engines, because the number one form of marketing, the number one place you want to be is on Google. I already said that. The number one place you want to be on is Google, because the first thing that comes to people's mind is that when they're looking for something, they're gonna type drug testing near me. As I speak yesterday, I did a test because I said I open 24 hours. So they called me from DC. An hotel called me because they suspected one of their employers to be on marijuana. So the hotel called me yesterday and asked me for my fee. I gave them the fee, they paid me. In less than an hour, I made $500 right there. I pick up the call, and what happened? They don't know I existed. All they did was went on Google to find a location near them that is open. So, in turn, I got that business, right? Because I was on Google. So, there are search engine optimizations that you can adopt. And there are so many other things like that that you can do to find your right client. So, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you're looking for more intense additional help, strategic help that will lead you to your next level, that will help you to become intentional. You can visit my website, officialcoacheli.com. You will find a list of all of my trainings, my courses. And like I said, join us on the other side on Facebook. We have a big group, and I'm continually going to be promoting this group because we help each other and we learn every day. A good number. You can also call me if you need to call me. All right. You can reach me on 301 883 1047. That is my phone number. Please be mindful, my phone number has changed. So this is the new number, 301 883 1047. And do not forget to like and subscribe because you want to be in the know when I drop this little nuggets. I'll talk to you again. It's your girl, Coach E, coming